Here with Ole Miss head soccer coach Matt Mott, who just led his team to a 4-1 record in spring play this year. 4-1 looks great on paper, but give us your insight of how you thought the team did in the spring.
Yeah, it was a really good spring for us. I felt probably the best spring we've had since I've been here. The girls came in fit from Christmas break and worked really hard in the weight room, and then we got on the field and did just such a good job of taking on board what we were trying to kind of teach them and work with them. We did a lot of work on defending early on in spring, and it showed by us not giving up many goals. And then we worked a ton, maybe the second half, on our attack, and we scored I think 18 goals in the 4 games. So really happy with that, and it was an overall really good spring. We got the right 17 players here ready to go and bring in the freshman class, and I think it was a great spring.
Yeah, you mentioned the goal scoring. Is that an area you're already seeing a lot of improvement going into the fall?
Yeah, Cece Kaiser is back in form and healthy, and she had a great spring. Gabby Little, who was a freshman this year for us, she's really kind of rounded into form, and those two are really dangerous. And then we added Channing Foster, an early enrollee who was just dynamite for us. So that and a couple the new guys that came in, they just really gelled early on, really quickly.
We'll get to some of those new additions in a bit, but in this spring you played some teams you're going to see again in the fall. How does that help, as you prepare for a grueling SEC slate?
Yeah, so it's we're going to all be so different. It's great that we played them because it's great competition, but I don't think it really translates very much from game to game. Auburn, when we play them in the fall, will be much different than the team we played in the spring, and same thing with Memphis and LSU. I mean, those guys are bringing in big classes, and it's going to be different, certainly. So it's great because it's great competition. It's SEC level competition, but the game to game from the spring to the fall is much different.
Let's get to some of those early additions you made in the spring here. Channing Foster, the freshman, what is she going to bring to the team? What has she already shown you so far?
She's been just dynamite. Came in, played an attacking mid role and kind of a forward role. She scored a number of goals in the spring and just played some final balls into our front guys that we haven't seen really, in my time here. She's a tough kid, and for a freshman, she's really well skilled and is able to unlock pressure really easily for her. It's almost natural for her. So she's going to be an exciting one for us to watch for sure.
Same question for JUCO transfer Mary Kate Smith.
Mary Kate Smith has been a dream. She transferred to us from the JUCO college, really our first JUCO player that we've had since I've been here. And she's been awesome, fast and tough, and is played on the right side the whole time, served great balls, is a scoring threat, but tough defensively. She's going to be a great one for the Rebels to watch, for sure.
Julia Phillips, a transfer from Florida State. You hear that big-time program kind of thing coming in. What's she bringing?
Yeah, big-time player. She's left-footed, plays on the left side, and played a ton of minutes for us this spring, and I think she's poised to be a big contributor for us in the fall. Had great tenacity and toughness, and came in with a great skill set, and obviously and great pedigree coming out of Virginia, but playing certainly at Florida State in her first year really helped her, and so the 3 of them were fantastic for us.
Lost some seniors, so what are you looking for from a leadership standpoint on your team this season?
It's a great question. So we named Bella Fiorenzo our captain. She was an almost unanimous pick we had the team vote and the staff vote, and Bella just has this way about her. She's a great leader. She connects so well with people. She listens so well and so well spoken, but she's a competitor on the field. She came in, didn't play much, and was coming off of big injuries, and by this point now she's one of our key players.
Tell us about the senior class.
Yeah, Liza, Danny, Courtney, and Bella. It's 4 guys that have a lot of experience, have played a lot of minutes, and are ready to get this program back where it belongs. I think that's been their big push. Our motto this year is brick by brick, and they want to do it one step at a time and focus on all of the little details to make sure we're doing things the right way and putting this program back where it belongs in kind of looking to get back in the SEC tournament, back in the NCAA tournament. Those are the goals for us, and those guys are dedicated and motivated to do that.
Speaking of brick by brick, you're kind of getting your home back with the Gillom Center. What's that going to mean for this team and for the future of the Ole Miss Rebels team?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to say we're going home because outside the 4 walls, it's a brand new facility. I mean, it is a fantastic building. We are so fortunate. I don't think there's not another one in the SEC like it for soccer and volleyball and softball and rifle. But what an awesome building it is. I mean, between the video lounges and the team spaces and the weight room and the training room, it's a one-stop shop for our athletes, which is huge. They show up, they have everything right here. They walk out of it right onto our field. Again, we have their team rooms there, their locker rooms there, our offices are there. So everything they need from a soccer standpoint is in place. And I have to give big credit to Ross Bjork, Lynette Johnson, Joe Swingle for making this. It'll be our new home, but it is an awesome new facility for us.
I think you left out a major part. The girls are excited about the ping pong table.
Yeah, we voted pool, ping pong, or foosball. They went with ping pong.
Well, Coach, it's been great catching up with you. Best of luck this fall.
Thank you so much.